Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Imagine a comedy where Aussie humour meets Tropic Thunder. Well, it's here and it is hilarious. Caught is a show about a bunch of Australian soldiers who become famous when their hostage video goes viral. It's got a star-studded cast that includes international heavyweights Sean Penn, Susan Sarandon. As if we've heard of those. People? But what about these two fabulous Aussie stars, Bryan and Erik Thomson? Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
I've only seen the trailer for this, but gee, it looks quirky.
Yeah, keep looking at the trailer. It's fabulous.
Don't tell me how it ends. I mean,
we can't remember how it ends.
No, you don't know either. Oh, keep it open for the sequel.
Yeah.
Erik, you play the Minister for Defence.
Yeah.
Bryan, you've jagged being Prime Minister.
Yeah.
With the sort of a larrikinism that's sort of
you're
hawkish.
running. I think you're going to run for Prime Minister at some point. Aren't you?
Yeah, I can't work out why I'm not anyway.
Wow.
It's always surprised me why I've never been elected.
Well, after this, you probably will be.
Yeah. No, I did base it on, I've met a lot of the Prime Ministers because when you're in the arts, you're always down at Parliament House telling them how they got it wrong with the arts and how they need to put more money into it. So you get to meet them all.
Has that ever worked?
Yeah. Like, let me tell you, Hawkeye was like, yeah, what do you want? Keating was like, why should we help you? John Howard had always done his homework and goes, well, we'll look into it. Scott Morrison was like, what can I get out of this? So they all had their own personalities, However, in playing this bloke, I thought, well, the bloke that really looks the best down there is John Howard in his tracksuit. So I decided to base it on Johnny Boy.
Yeah. But your name is Warren.
Warren Whistle.
Warren Whistle.
Well, see, like Bryan Brown plays Warren Whistle. Yeah. See, so we stay with the what do you call it when
alliteration?
So good, you're so good.
Thank you. I should be running for Prime Minister.
Oh, absolutely.
We all should.
We all should. And what about you, Erik? What drew you to this?
Well, I mean, what drew me, I had a dinner with Kit Gurry, who created the show about a year before, and he says, I'm doing this show. I said, fantastic, is there a role for me? He goes, no, it's going to be A-listers only. Anyway, a year goes by, and Sam Neill was going to play my role, but couldn't for personal reasons, and Kit had to eat some humble pie and ring me up, and I kind of made him work a little bit hard, but I was always going to do it because I thought it was a great idea, and the cast that he'd already assembled was incredible, and Sean Penn was interested in doing it, and that's.
And Erik was so much better than Sam would have been.
Oh, we all know that.
By mile.
Yeah.
Hope you're not listening, Sam.
We should start growing some wine.
Is this because Sam's got a goose or a duck named after you at his farm?
He does have a pig.
It's a pig.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that Eric's a much better actor.
Look, I know your rivalry with Sam goes back a long way. And your
Sam's
friendship.
always been jealous of me. That's where it comes down to.
Of course. And Daily Mail loves this clickbait, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you guys spend much time together, you and Bryan, Erik? Were you... This is the first time?
I hadn't met Bryan formally until we worked together on that day that I was really sick. The day that I worked with him, I'd had a stomach upset, and I had to spend the whole day just trying to be there because all I wanted to do was go and find the toilet to have a bit of a spew.
Oh, no.
So it wasn't a great day in that regard. But no, I was working with Bryan and Nicholas Hammond, and we just it was still great. I mean, and I've known Kik for a long time, and so he ran a really good set. And we had a good day.
And it wasn't Bryan's acting that was making you feel crook. It was just
no.
Except that I'm sitting there, working my ass off, and he's there with this stony face, and I'm thinking, well, he thinks this is crap.
Speaking of crap, must have been so hard. I mean, we think the life of an actor must be fabulous, but as we all know, there's lots of sets, there's lots of people, there's lots of money. You can't just say, I'm not coming in today, can you, Erik?
No, you can't. No, and certainly if you've got very, very specific scheduling, if you're on a long running thing, they can shift things around perhaps. But if you've got to be there, you've just got to be there. So you've got to make it work.
Pop a nappy on and on you go.
Pop a nappy on, take some drugs. Make it work.
It's your best acting.
Your best acting. Yeah.
So this is on Stan. Are you finding, I know that, I know you, Bryan, but what about you, Erik? Are both of you finding that this is where the good quality stuff's being made now? Forget movies. This is where we're finding the meat.
Well, there's a lot of stuff. And I have to say, not all of it's good. You know,
Yours?
My stuff's terrible. But the truth is, you know, you've got to pick even then, because there is so much product on them. But, you know, when you pick the good stuff, it's really great stuff. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the whole thing with film and with the streamers. I mean, I love going to the movies, but I'm finding I'm not going to the movies. Now I'm hoping that changes round and that I do start going. I want to go. I went to see Barbie, of course. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
No, I haven't had a chance.
Why are you going to go and see that? You'll love that.
Margot Robbie's not in that.
Right.
Cillian Murphy is.
And I'm a massive fan of Margot Robbie. And I give this girl great credit for getting that show up. I know how hard it is to get a show up, to talk them into doing that. And she is the producer. It is her idea.
It's made a billion or something.
And she's delight on screen. And she doesn't seem to be anything but like a very open-faced young girl. I just give her enormous credit. And I hope she makes $1 billion out of it.
Well, let's forget about Barbie. Let's talk about Court, which is premiering tomorrow.
Margot Robbie's in that. Yes.
Margot Robbie is actually in this. Premieres tomorrow only on Stan. You will see these two guys, Bryan Brown, Erik Thomson. It's always a treat to catch up with you.
It's nice to see you in the studio.
Lovely to see you both.